Welcome to the studio today. I'm Ramin at Ramin's Art, and this week in art class and my weekly tutorial demonstration, we are going to study wildflowers. So the reason why I've decided that we're going to do wildflowers is this time of year in South Africa where I live, especially on the western coast of the country in the area called the Makwaland. There's these beautiful landscapes of wildflowers and people flock from all over to experience this. So that's why we are painting wildflowers. So let's have a look at a few things to consider when painting wildflowers. So this is a picture of wildflowers that I've decided to demonstrate and paint for you today. What is important when you want to paint wildflowers is first to consider what is at the back of the wildflowers. Now here I have an image of what it would look like if I take the wildflowers out of the scene. I've asked AI to assist to give me a scene where the wildflowers is taken away. And this is what I was given, and I think it's very workable scene that they've created. So what you will do first is to paint the background and give emphasis on how dark the dark areas are here in the background. If you don't have it dark enough and if you don't have that in the background, you will not succeed in creating the depth in the scene that you want, and also that feeling of some of the elements are further back in the scene and some closer to the front. After you've painted your background, you will then continue to add the flowers to it. Let's have a look at when I painted the background, what it looked like. After I've painted the background, I then started to add flowers, not all of them because it's only a demonstration, but those which I wanted to add to the scene. And what I did was to consider which is more towards the back. Now this one I can see is more towards the back. If I follow the little stem, I can see that it goes behind the others, where this pink one will be more in front of that one. And if I look at these daisies, they are quite in the front of the scene, and these pink flowers as well. There's another one that's more in the back, and then this one here will be more in the front. Those will be more in the front, and the little yellow ones way in the front. Another thing to consider when you paint flowers, for example, this little daisies, is the direction that they face. You will see that some of them face right to the top. Some of them will face to the viewer, and some of them you will see from the back. So it's very important to have your flowers, they will not face the same direction. So that makes it also interesting if you have flowers that face in different directions. Another thing that you need to consider and keep in mind is where the light comes from. Now here we can see, if we have a look at the sun rays, that the light comes from this side. So this side of the flower is definitely more light than this angle and this side. So have your different tonal values, your darkest darks, your lighter values, and your lightest lights according to where the light is falling from. The next picture is the final painting that I did. You're more than welcome to paint the whole wildflower painting with me. There's a full tutorial on the YouTube channel, and all you need to do is just log into my YouTube channel and you can paint along. If you want the reference photo, you can email me to the email on the bottom of the screen, and I'll gladly email you the reference photo in order for you to paint along. Also, if any of you have any questions on any painting subject you want to ask me and you want me to prepare a tutorial for you, I'll gladly do so. Please also email to the email on the screen below. Thank you for watching and please subscribe to the channel.